Hello, I thought I would share what I'm doing today. So basically, I'm making yarn cozies because I don't know what I vlogged and what I did it, but basically I want yarn cozies, and I was knitting with very fine yarn. It's mohair and silk, gifted by William's mom. Thanks, William's mom. And yeah, so it's very fine and I didn't want it to get tangled, so I put it just like in a normal sock, and it's working out like pretty well, but yeah, it was just a little difficult to get on, and I thought, you know, why not just make my own yarn cozies out of socks. So I've made a few so far. So yeah, my first thing I did is cut off the toe, and then I sewed. I kind of hemmed the edge. I'm not very good at it. I'm not good on the sewing machine. I'm like, you know, decent, but I wouldn't make my own clothes or anything. So first I do that, and then I will like sew up the heel as well. And then what we will get is something like this. I think this is a little long personally, so I've made them shorter, but and then you can get your ball of yarn and it will be a little cozy for your yarn, and it will, you know, expand and then collapse into smaller, and hopefully it will be good. I haven't gotten to a point where it's like tiny yet, so yeah, I don't know how that is gonna work, but hopefully it will just, you know, keep everything in here compressed. But yeah, I did one version where I didn't take out the heel, and I don't like the look of it as much, but it's still just as functional. But I think the reason I don't like it is in this one it's quite obvious that it's a heel because there's a pattern. So I think that's why it looks better like this. But I think I didn't delete the heel for these because they're just one solid color. So my thinking is that like when the stuff goes in and whatever, like it'll still have this shape, but it'll be a little less obvious and less annoying. I don't know, but very cool. This is what I'm currently doing. It's this like zigzag stitch, and this is what I'm having these two. I don't even know what it's called. I just saw a YouTube video and this is what I set it as, and then my tension is at 4.5, and yeah, I'm basically just, I'm using a jersey needle as well, which I bought today. But yeah, it's very exciting. Okay, so this is what it looks like right after I sew it. So then I go in and I cut off the edges and cut off the heel, and then it will look something like this. So just a lot neater, and then I will flip it inside out, and then it will look something like this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Then you put your little ball of yarn in it, and then it'll hold it like a little cozy. Yay. This is what they look like finished. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Okay everyone, I finished this, so I was just rewinding this back into a big ball so it would be just more sturdy, and I'm using my yarn cozy and it's working really well. So basically at this point, you know, it would have collapsed and been a mess, but it's just kind of holding it in there, and as long as I don't tug too hard, so I pull out about this much, then I wind, I repeat, but if, you know, sometimes I'll knock it over, which I think you want to try to avoid. I think you just want to keep it up in this upright position, and it'll just hug onto the yarn for you in there, and then you just roll away.